and all you feel is with you now again inside your mind. And all you hear falls on deaf ear tonight. You close your eyes and reaching out, grasping for a hand to hold your doubt. Red's all yours. Red's all yours. The fire burns for you. The fire burns clean through. Hear goblins cry. Hear wizards sigh. And mother's womb feels right. The shady side of life. Of life. Breathe stars align. They say the world was right that day. I won't lose you again. I was afraid of walking into mirrors. I was afraid I'd see into my past. Some memories were made to be forgotten. If you would have stayed, how long could it last? I won't lose you. I won't lose you again. I won't lose you. I won't lose you again. Every day you fade into the distance. All of your ways, shadows through the glass. Yet you remain. My closet can't abandon. Sweaters of gray, a subtle touch of class. I won't lose you. I won't lose you again. I won't lose you. I won't lose you again. Nothing left to lose. Nothing but the blue pillowcase you left on my And now you can hear us. Hello, welcome to Crosspod Wordcast.
Hi.
I'm Daniel.
Hi,
I'm David.
I'm Lindsay.
And together we are
The Crosspod Wordcast.
Captain Crossword.
Yeah. It's good to be back. It's been a little bit of a gap, so it's nice to be here. We should also call out to producer Sam. He's
Keeping us on the air.
on the ones and twos, learning how to use a mixer. So thank you to him and Salton Studios for producing us.
Indeed. And yeah, David, we've missed you. You're a year older, right?
And wiser.
And wiser.
Mhm.
Wise guy year.
Yeah.
How was it? How was your birthday? You know, what are you now? 17, 18, 20?
Yeah. If you add those
That
together, eventually, I think that's about what my age was. What you just said.
Yeah.
And I'm good. I'm great, thanks. Yeah, it's been nice to celebrate. You know, it feels like a season of celebration to me. This end of pandemic era kind of returning to. You know.
There's glimmers of hope with many people being vaccinated, at least in our circles.
Yeah.
Not in all circles, and can't make anyone do something they don't want to do. Or can you? You know, should we get political? Turn this into a polypod?
Let's not.
Okay, all right. You want to solve a crossword puzzle?
I think
Well,
we should solve.
we could if you wanted to.
A crossword puzzle. The first, we should do that, and then after that segment of solving, we should then review any words we learned that we didn't know about. That'll be our etymological pass.
Indeed.
Then we'll conclude the episode by doing our arts section and sharing some art experience we've recently had. Okay.
But before we get to any of those things,
Right.
I want to know, who's your buzz by?
I'll go first just because it's boring. I have a ginger ale.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah. What brand of ginger ale we talking here? Is this
are you a Schweppes Dry, a Canada Dry?
Canada Dry.
Oh,
I don't know. It's too green.
wow.
Yeah, too green to be seen.
Oh, there it is.
Go, yeah, classic.
Delightful.
That's a brand they always seem to have on airplanes.
In Pebble
Canada
Ice.
Dry.
Yeah.
I like a pebble. I like a pebble ice. An ice pebble. Well, my buzz by tonight is Tia Maria and some milk. Have you guys had Tia Maria?
No.
It is a coffee liqueur
Ooh.
that they talk about they drink it on the show Kath and Kim, which is what I talked about before.
Of course.
And it was my wife's birthday, and one of her friends, we brought some themed Kath and Kim stuff together for her birthday, and a friend picked up some Tia Maria from the liquor store in Jackson, because apparently it's not in our liquor stores here. So just drinking it with a little milk, and it's nice and refreshing. Creamy.
Nice.
I wondered about the segment we didn't mention, folks. The what we call the return and report.
Oh, indeed.
I did watch something, and then I was trying to think: did Daniel really tell us to watch this?
What was it?
And maybe our art section isn't always we're not always telling people to. We're not telling people to do anything necessarily.
No. Dave has never told you to do anything.
So, but did Daniel mention that we should maybe check out Kath and not Kath and Kim. It's a different group of women who go down to Florida on a vacation. What's this?
Barb
Oh,
and Star?
yeah.
Visit-
Barb and Star.
Barb and Star
No,
go
because
to
I
Vista Del
still
Mar.
haven't seen that. So
Okay.
yeah. But
Well, Lindsay, did you recommend it?
No, I didn't. I
Okay,
feel like
then-
you talked about it, Daniel, but maybe not on the podcast.
Oh, off-air conversation.
Yeah.
So good. Well, then I have nothing to say.
All right, you heard it. You didn't hear it here.
Yeah, right. Okay, in the future, this segment will be used for us to return and report about the art that we have passed back and forth. Yeah.
Arts sections past.
I can tell you that we're done with Line of Duty. We watched
Oh.
all of it. We made it to the end of season 6. There's my final section of Return and Report talking about Line of Duty.
Okay. And do you have a sense of if they're going to keep going or not?
They can't not, right?
They can't not, right?
I feel like if they were going to not keep going forward, they would have been very blunt about it, like Phoebe was with
Friends.
No.
Phoebe
Not Catastrophe. What's the other
Waller-Bridge.
show? Yeah, Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Oh,
All I can think of is Catastrophe now, and it's not
Yeah.
that.
Wreck.
No.
Something. Wreck. Like she's
It's like a
wreck.
fun game on its own.
Yeah.
We'll
I
think.
don't
We'll think
remember.
of it. We'll think of it. Okay then. What? So we're going to do a crossword puzzle today. That's what
That's
we do.
right.
We
Yeah,
solve
we're gonna-
crossword puzzles.
That's right. And today we usually do Thursdays. Should we do a Thursday today? The New York Times Thursday puzzle.
You know, I'm feeling maybe nostalgic.
Oh, going back in time.
Back in time.
A deep dive into the archive
Yeah.
of puzzles.
David-
Maybe a Friday. Then we could do a harder one. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, what if we go into the archives and we see when a Thursday
Oh.
fell on maybe, a May 14th, 13th.
Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead
yeah.
and do that. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go. Or let's
there's a
Thursday.
Thursday,
There's one. 1999.
How's that sound?
The year that so many fun movies came out. Right.
Mm-hmm.
1999.
Yeah. The Matrix.
You went with the 20th. There looks like.
Did I?
That's
Oh,
okay.
Oh, May 1999. We were all so innocent then.
Excuse me. No. I went with the 13th.
Oh.
It's a Thursday. Or did we
Okay.
want to do a Friday?
I thought you tapped on the 20th because the arrow is gone on the 20th.
Really? I see the arrow being gone on the... Maybe I should get some glasses. The 13th. No, the 13th. There it is. Oh, is that that's the 20th? You were indeed right. How am I...
Voila.
I liked the 20th was a good day,
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing May 13th, 1999.
Yeah.
The puzzle looks like any old puzzle.
Yeah. It's by Rich Norris. Edited by Will Shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's no really long spanning the whole puzzle. It's 15, by 15 grid. Nothing too long.
Yeah.
Do
This
we want
is
to
going to be difficult for us, I imagine, because it's hard to go all the way to a different decade and
Yeah,
be familiar with all the terms that they're going to ask us to know.
indeed, yeah. The lingo's changed.
Well,
22 years ago, 21 years ago?
yeah.
22 years ago. So, should we start with one across? It's 3 letters only.
Yeah, blank, blank, blank.
That clue is public transports in 76. Is it MTA or could it be CTA? I think it's either
One of the
Chicago
two,
or...
Yeah.
Well, we'll just put
Or New York.
TA there, and maybe we'll see one down and see if it's a C or a M. It's 5 letters.
That clue is needles.
Needles like pokes, like needles, like teases, like...
Like urges.
Yeah.
UTA, could it be the Utah Transit Authority?
I doubt it.
Well, how about like 2 down, if TA is right. T, blank, 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 blank.
Luster.
Luster. Luster like a shine. Luster, like a...
Could it be a verb?
Luster, I think, is just
Just a noun.
a noun.
A noun. Something.
Yeah.
It's something.
Something
It's a
has
feature that
lu-
something
a-
has.
yeah, it's a feature,
it has a
luster.
luster
It has a luster.
to it.
Or I guess it could be luster, like a person who lusts.
Oh.
Yeah.
T blank 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 blank.
Yeah. It could be David,
Wow.
but that's probably not for sure.
You mean from the Bible?
From the Bible, yeah. He
that felt
it.
very accusatory, Daniel.
Well, how about 3 down? A blank, 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 maybe.
That clue is rib.
That's another needles rib, like.
It's like almost like tease. Like could be.
Well, we're not getting anywhere fast.
No.
Shall we just keep going with like maybe 4 across and see?
Okay, 4 letters. Blank, 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 blank.
The clue is
rock wren's habitat.
Huh.
like a nest.
Maybe
that's not really habitat.
A type of rock.
Rock wren's habitat. If you're into rocks, then maybe you would like something in your desert landscape. It's like a mesa.
Habitat. Yeah. Well, what about 4, 5, 6, 7 down?
Yeah.
3 letters for 4 down. Blank, blank, blank.
That clue is kind of rule.
What kind of rules you got?
You got slide rules.
College rules.
Yeah.
Notebooks.
So you have cider house rules.
Yeah.
Georgia rule.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 5 down is 6 letters.
Yep.
The clue?
Runs off, and then in parentheses, with.
Runs off with skedaddles.
Could it be like elopes?
Elopes.
Ooh.
With. I like that. So now
it's not precise though.
Yeah, it may. Let's see how it does with the P there from elopes. P blank 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 for 20 across.
That clue is small sound.
Small sound.
A peep.
Oh, David, nice.
Oh, cute.
What do you guys like peeps?
No.
Fan? Yeah.
They have that weird like chemically aftertaste. I like marshmallow, but the
Not peeps.
not the outside of it.
I don't like peeps generally, but I did one time at this last Easter season came across some like flavored peeps, and that was actually one of the flavors I found actually quite enjoyable because I always like try a new flavor.
Sure.
Just see like, oh, how's
So
it?
don't try it. It's not the worst thing
Classic
ever.
peep, I wouldn't really touch.
Sure.
Yeah, not a peep. 6 down, blank 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 E.
And that clue is blank-eyed.
Like a dash, eyed. So something eyed, bug-eyed.
It's hard. The only ones I can think of are 3-letter, like doe-eyed, bug-eyed.
Yeah. So maybe 7 down, blank, 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 E blank.
Yeah.
That clue is out of line.
Out of line, askew.
Oh.
Nice.
So maybe 4 across now, blank E.
Maybe
blank
you were
A.
right.
Someone commenting here, 0.6 says, are viewers supposed to comment on the solve? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, join
Welcome
us.
to
Just
solve.
don't Google it.
Sometimes,
Googs.
don't Google
Or
it.
DuckDuckGo.
Also, be aware that there's a time delay sometimes. So if we're moving through it, sometimes we'll try to catch you though when you comment. So thanks for commenting.
Also, if you're familiar with the name of the show that Phoebe Waller-Bridge wrote 2 seasons of, please let us know because it's really bothering me that I can't think of it right now.
Yeah.
She has a friendship with a priest.
Oh, God, the hot priest,
Hot priest.
Hot priest, yeah.
Fleabag!
Fleabag.
Oh, good job.
Where'd that come from, Lindsay? Did you just?
I have
thin air?
no idea. It literally snapped into my brain. That feels really gratifying. Okay. 4 across. I think you're right, Daniel. It was Mesa, right?
Yeah, it looks to be
Yeah, good job, Daniel. Mesa,
Yeah.
like Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now,
Arizona.
kind of rule M blank blank for, okay, so 0.6 has an idea for, I think, now 0.6, let's see, you might be getting a little ahead of us because we're not, we haven't
Well, we did
arrived
talk about the
I think blank-eyed, yeah,
man.
blank-eyed, that's right.
Great
Might be
job.
wide-eyed. Oh, that's totally right.
yeah.
I
Well,
think
then how
it's
does it-
side-eyed because I think he's right
Side-eyed.
that 4 down
'cause
is
Mesa.
mob rule.
Okay.
Okay.
0.6 mob rule. That's right. Yeah. So side-eyed. I think there's an emoji that's just like two eyes looking sideways. That's
yes.
a side eye.
Yeah, absolutely.
What does that mean to you guys? Side eye.
It's like when I'm in like when you're somewhere with your friend and then you hear someone say something that you're like, that's ridiculous. And you kind of like look at your friend with your eyes sideways, like, did you pick up on that also?
It's like, it's okay. So
are
it's
you
like
hearing
sharing
this?
a look. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now another one from 0.6, who, I suspect it might be based on a text we got our friend Timothy from that place we used to work.
Timothy?
Tim Mahas is checking us out and he's watching us. Okay,
I think so. So who knows? He could be the commenter. Who
be
knows?
0.6 or not. No, we have, but we do know that we have people watching and commenting.
Good to see you. Not good for you to see us. So mob rule though.
Hi, Tim Mahas. Welcome.
Sounds good
to have you.
Now. And okay, so now we've got some really weirdness going on with our 14 and 15 across. So we need to maybe look into
interesting.
solving
So
that.
14 across is blank 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 OLIS.
I wonder if side eye is wrong because could it be something polls?
Oh,
Yeah.
We didn't voting places familiarly.
Yeah.
voting places familiarly. Yeah. The poll. Yeah, the polls. Yeah,
Nice.
totally.
And
0.6
right on top of that. Yep. So something here, 17 across now, maybe book.
Yeah.
And now
Slow
side
eye?
eye is SL blank E instead of S.
Yeah. So what could that be?
Slow?
Slow, like the fruit, the berries or
know.
whatever. Slow.
I think that might be a phrase because
Maybe-
17 across.
Blank 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 BO blank K.
And that clue is classwork.
Something book,
Textbook.
textbook.
No.
Is that class work?
No.
Class work.
It does seem like book. Yeah, you're right though, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Textbook. That's
Yeah.
0.6 agrees with textbook.
Okay, but I don't get how
Class
that's a.
work? Well,
Yeah.
should we work on 15 down then and see what that has to tell us? It's P and then 6 blanks after P.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be if textbook was right, then it would be a PT followed by 5 blanks, which is a bit odd. And I'll just call out. Okay, so 15 down. P followed by those blanks. The clue is
1971 Lifetime Achievement Grammy winner.
1971.
so somebody who'd been performing for many, many decades before 1971,
Right.
and got their lifetime achievement. And then they're asking about this. They're cluing this in 1999.
Right.
So assuming
yeah.
that this is somebody who was still known.
Right. They wouldn't expect people of our era to know
Yeah.
that, but people from 1999 maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't have any clue.
But
what about
if
27 across or 25 across?
Yeah, 27 across.
Okay, blank S blank.
Uh-huh.
That clue is challenge for a speech coach or challenge for a speech coach.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's a lisp.
That's a lisp.
And that's a lisp.
Indeed. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So maybe 24 down, blank I, blank blank.
That clue is round table participants.
Round table participants.
It's all caps. R and T are capitalized. Round table. And then participants is lowercase. So it's like
something
pizza. It's like the pizza place?
round table participants. Pies?
Pies.
Pizza pies? I don't know. How about like 23 across? Blank. 5 blanks followed by an E.
That clue is existing.
Existing. Something B, something. How about 25 across with that W from askew? W followed by 5 blanks.
Carrying on.
Carrying on. Maybe could end with ing.
Yeah. Waxing?
Waxing? Yeah, like carrying
on.
on, waxing.
Yeah,
waxing
but the
on.
X is going to be hard for 26 down because that'll just be
Wow.
X blank blank. That seems weird.
The clue in any case is Old Pontiac.
Old Pontiac. And then Timberthrax wonders if it's waning for 25 across. The clue again is carrying on.
It feels like a Pontiac could be like an XR, those letters,
XR.
XRT.
I have a question.
Okay. Yes, Lindsay.
Tell
go
me,
ahead,
could
please.
it be waging? Like, because you
Waging.
yeah. Because then
Carrying
it could be, is it
like
GTO, the Pontiac?
GTO, that seems
Indeed.
good. Yeah, waging. The rotation of the moon carries on when it wanes. Yeah, okay.
No,
Timberthrax.
is it?
But waxing, like a tide, like waxing means like it's getting bigger. Waning,
waning is
means
getting
it's smaller.
But he's saying the rotation carries on, which is
Yeah.
true. It always carries on. So it's waging then.
Waging, like
I think
war.
maybe.
Yeah, or like okay. So then we have PA and then 5 blanks for 21 down.
That clue is entree provider.
Entree provider. You're like
That
a
just made me
server.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Page 2.
page boy.
Page boy.
Well, what about
35 across?
35 across? Blank, blank, blank. O.
Words from Moto.
Moto.
Hello, Moto.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Words from Moto. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, Hello Moto was like what Motorola phones would say when you turned them on.
Yeah, but
and
hello
remember, this is 1999.
Is
But that was
one word.
Yeah, I know. Maybe just like some weird way of writing it.
Yeah.
Words from Moto. Nothing.
Could be. Well, let's move on to what, 29 across maybe. Blank T followed by 5 blanks.
That clue is noted gateman? Question mark.
Saint Peter.
Oh, he is noted. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one.
Everybody always notes him.
Yeah. Note Peter. Mm-hmm. 28 down, which we've seen starts with the P. No, we haven't looked at it yet, but we're being guided there by 0.6. P followed by 6 blanks. 6 blanks, and the clue is?
Low-priced shoe store.
And yeah.
He's right. Pay less.
Pay less. Yeah.
This is right there in the name.
Mm-hmm.
Pay less. Okay, well, pastor, entree provider.
Entree provider. Okay, so now
39 across?
yeah, Y blank blank.
Oh, that's fun. This puzzle's theme, phonetically.
Phonetically, we haven't even observed a theme yet.
Indeed. Should we look around
Passkey.
a little bit and see what we can put
Passkey.
together?
So 0.6 in the comment section says passkey, that for 21 down. Let's entree provider. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
something
like
that
gain
lets you go
entree
into
into
yeah.
something.
Yeah, gain entrance, yeah.
Good
Could be.
work. 0.6.
So 48 across, if that's right. Passkey, Y blank blank blank.
River to the North Sea.
Don't know that.
It's like some river. It's probably going to be like a string, like a word we aren't familiar with, right? A Russian word or a Chinese word or.
So if Passkey,
0.6 says it's pretty sure that Yalu, Yalu,
Wow.
for which one? What are we
The
looking
river.
at?
or the river to the North
48
Sea,
across.
48 across.
Oh wow, that's Yalu, huh? Where's that? 0.
It's,
It's you know where it is, David?
I don't know.
Okay.
River. It's somewhere in the northern hemisphere.
Okay. Well, let's see. 40 down corroborates.
Yeah, let's corroborate that with 40 down. Blank blank L blank.
That clue is one adept at serving.
Oh, I think that's an acer.
Well,
Right?
then
Isn't that?
it could be that I would trust you around a tennis clue.
It's tennis season is happening right now, everybody. It's
Yeah.
I assume
Tennis
it runs
season.
through Eric Agard's backyard. Oh, that's a reference I don't understand.
Probably in Vikings or something.
Put it in the chat. We're going to do it in the
Yeah, we'll look it up.
etymological pass.
Okay. So what should we confirm? Acer, though? Corroborate with 4D
Yeah.
Sure.
across. A
Sure.
followed by 4 blanks.
That clue is stinging.
Stinging.
Stinging. Acidy?
Acidy.
Stinging.
Well, should we try 44 across?
Sure.
Yeah.
C followed by 4 blanks.
That one is salad ingredients, briefly.
Briefly. Cruise.
Croûtes? Do you ever call you croutons croûtes?
Cetons. How do you abbreviate croutons?
Croûtes?
Croûtes. Just got some croûtes in here.
Can you,
Yeah,
is
get
that
some
true?
Croûtes, eh? Well, let's try it with 30 down and see if
boy.
E blank blank T is right. An Iroquoian. Member of the Iroquois. No, nothing for it. Edit, an Iroquoian. Emit. Okay. 0.6 is telling us about the editor of the...
Explaining that, there was a joke about Eric Agard about where the Yalu River is. So it could still be right. I don't think we've proven, etymological pass. I don't think we've proven that Acer is right. What else should we look at? 31 down, R blank blank S?
Yeah, you see the question mark at the bottom of the squares. Clears is the clue. Clears. Run.
Like rids.
Rids. Could be. It could be.
Erie, 0.6 says Erie tribesmen are Iroquoian. So E-R-I-E, like the canal, like the lake, the Great Lake, excuse me.
Cucumbers.
Cukes. Those are... That's an abbreviation. That's a slang.
That's an actual...
That's
you
a
call
real
them a
deal.
cuke
Yeah,
sometimes.
I love a cuke.
Cukes or zooks. Zooks or cukes.
Cukes in the salad. Zooks in the oven.
Zooks and cukes. You know, my friend, cukes make him puke.
Oh.
I don't understand it because I think they're delicious. But
And what does zooks make him do?
they make him croon.
Oh.
He sings. He starts
zook?
singing.
Wow.
Praising the squash?
I know it doesn't rhyme, but it's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I like
So
it.
now we were back at 48 across. Well, we like cukes. We like Acer.
May I draw our attention to
Sure.
what, I don't know, looks like it could be. So the 39 across, Y blank K, is like this this puzzle's theme phonetically. So it ends with a K. And
like
then
yuck or something.
Yeah, and then like 17 across ends with a K. 11 down ends with a K. These are both longer answers in the puzzle. So I'm wondering if there's a K linking sort of theme.
Oh. Okay, should we look at 11 down? It's interesting to see. It's got 4 blanks, then GT blank blank K.
That clue is aggressive reformist.
And I've got nothing for that. But we do have a true clue option here if we're confident in Erie.
That's a game we like to play, isn't it, folks?
Yeah. And we can play it whether we turn out to be right about these squares or not. But it's when there's one square that's missing, which in the case of 37 across, we have blank RI. So we haven't looked at the clue yet. We're not going to look. It's there kind of on the screen, but we're not going to look. So we're just going to give a clue to what it would be if we choose one of the letters that could fill in the box. And we share it with each other.
For 37 across.
Blank RI. Alternative to a CAT scan.
MRI.
MRI. Yeah.
Character played by Jeremy Piven on Entourage.
Ari Gold.
Yep.
Ari, nice.
0.6 says mentalist Geller.
Nice.
Yuri.
Mm.
Mine is going to be blank Ceratops.
Try. Nice. The true clue is Swiss canton.
Oh.
Those are like Swiss states.
Yeah,
Geographical
something like that.
group,
provinces.
you know?
What do you? I don't know the answer to this. It could be anything in the alphabet.
It sure could. Well, acrid, stinging.
That sounds nice. Acrid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to 11 down. Aggressive reformist, something Turk.
Oh, it's Turk. Yeah.
This sounds familiar.
Ataturk.
Yeah.
It's Ataturk.
Oh, okay, so waging maybe is wrong.
I think so. If Ataturk is right, Young Turk. Oh, that's what it is. Young Turk. That's waging is right. Yeah. That's right.
Tell me, I don't know Young Turk from Old Turk. What's
A Young Turk. The Young Turks are usually heard of in plural. They're a kind of a young rebellious group of Turks.
Okay, wait. So somebody's pointing out here, Yuri is the correct answer. Swiss Canton. I don't know if this is a thing.
Wait a minute. So Yuri is in it twice?
Geller.
Yuri.
Geller
Oh
is
yeah,
with a
Yuri
Y.
Geller was one way to spell. Oh, it's with a Y.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think it could have. It was so Yuri. Whoever guessed Yuri Geller, whoever said that clue, which I think was 0.6, they got a point. But
no, because that's they don't get a point because it's here. It's spelled URI. Well, they do get a point if you're right because
it happens to be the name of a man who does magic, and it also happens to be the name of a canton. I didn't know that.
But Timbertrax is saying that Yuri is spelled with a Y in Yuri Geller.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, I don't know if it's true either. Well,
now
anyway,
Timberthrax says no. So
young
where does
Turk.
that leave us? Young Turk, great answer. Thank you to
I still don't
0.6 for that.
understand.
Timber is wrong about the spelling. Give me my point. 0.6 is now 1.6. You're gonna have to.
Producer
change your,
Sam, could you wire 1
username.
point to 0.6 at I assume like 0.6? Put those numbers in, wire it.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Well, we
to
just
the top right?
put it into our blockchain and everybody checks it out.
Oh,
and
yeah, totally.
What happened.
Yeah.
Joe and Shelby showed up and I got distracted. Okay.
That's
So
okay.
on
Past
to
guest
what?
of the show.
22. 9 down. You like 9 down? Blank. IP.
That clue is take off the steamer.
Take off the steamer. Quip, slip, swip.
Huh. Take off
Up.
the steamer.
What do you know? A steamer is like a drink also. It could be something to do with steamers, the drinks. Take off the steamer, but that's not.
It's not a pun. It's not like a... Anyway, well, what about 10 down then? Blank, N-E.
That clue is shell designation.
Shell designation. What kind of shell designation? Like a shell corporation designation kind of thing, like an
octane. Yeah, that's right. Like the Shell station, the gas station.
Oh, like
has
the gas,
octane.
right? Indeed.
High octane, low octane.
Mid octane.
Yeah.
How about 8 across now?
We got blank, O-Y, blank.
The clue?
Lifted. Buoyed.
Buoyed.
Nice. Fun word.
Yeah,
Buoyed.
we should
That'll be fun to
up-
look up in the etymological past.
Yeah.
What's your guess? Where in the world does that word come from? In the
Buoyed.
Sounds very Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Does it?
Okay. Lindsay says Norwegian. Daniel?
I'm gonna go like with like some kind of French.
Okay.
Thing.
That's probably pretty good. Well, then I'm gonna say it could be Native American.
Oh, okay. That they could be, and we'll find out in our etymological pass.
Yeah, that's at the end of the after we solve. So what now? Are we doing 8 down?
Or 16 across.
Oh, blank CO blank for 16 across.
That clue is unscheduled performance.
Encore.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Yeah, like it's unscheduled.
They come back out there.
You already know what you're playing.
It's on the
okay.
it's on the schedule.
Like Guns N' Roses is going to forget, they're going to forget to play November Rain. And then they come back and they're like, oh, you know what? Let this is unscheduled, but let's just play November Rain.
So we can play the true clue game with 8 down. Don't look at the clue for 8 down.
looked.
And we have B-E blank. You looked already, Daniel?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so B-E blank is what we have to work with for the true clue game.
Could be big blank.
Big Ben.
Yeah.
Could be blank hive, name of Beyonce's fandom.
Bay.
Mm-hmm.
That's spelled B-E-Y.
Yeah. Like
Yes.
Bay, on say.
Timberthrax says one that kind of matches yours, Daniel. An uncle who makes rice.
Ben.
Yeah, an Uncle Ben.
Yeah, Beyonce's hive is the Bay Hive. Timberthrax also says, enjoy these lovely pollinators while they last. B-O-B.
Yeah, a bee. That's getting environmental.
I'm going to say gamble.
Bet.
Bet.
Like it. Okay, well then the true clue for 8 down B-E blank is when I grow up to blank man. Beach Boys lyric.
Be a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know that?
that song?
No.
Nope.
Maybe we can look it up.
Okay.
See if we don't get
we have
canceled.
18 across now. Blank, A blank, T-U blank blank.
The clue?
Smart. Attune?
Attuned. Attune?
What about astute?
Oh, astute.
Astute.
It's astute.
Yeah. I know astute when I see one.
We can play the true clue game again,
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah. 12 and 13 down. 12 down. ERT blank.
Okay.
Could be artist. French
Art
artist?
Deco guy. The Art Deco guy.
Erte.
That's really
I had to
funny.
ask you that so many times. 'Cause I was
The
like,
funny thing is that my art section piece is related to that.
oh, nice. Okay, well, anyone else? ERT blank?
That's actually the only thing I can think of, and
Yeah.
that's why it's in the crossword puzzle
All
so
right,
much.
well, let's
Those
do
letters
13.
are so convenient.
Let's do 13 again before we look. DEE blank for 13 down. Could be
A blank blue sea.
the.
Nice.
Could be forest grazer.
Deer.
Yeah.
Document of home ownership.
Deed. True clue though. DEE blank. Low marks. Oh,
D's.
D's.
D's marks. True clue for
Okay.
12 down. ERT blank.
Art Deco designer.
Oh,
You had it.
you said it pretty much exactly, David, but I clued it, so I'll get like 2 points for that. Okay, well, we've now filled in. Do we look at 22 across, or can we game it up there?
We didn't, but I did look at it. I
You
did
did look.
Yeah.
Blank ANES. Lindsay, you got something for 22 across?
Horses have them.
Mains. I don't know. Windows have them.
Panes.
But then you have to make it fit 9 down.
I
Which
know.
Is UNS blank
Well,
IP.
9 down all over looks weird. We'd already seen that. Teacup the steamer. Unsnip?
Unship?
Unship? Well, 22 across, true clue. Legs competitor. Oh, you saw it.
Panes.
Haynes, indeed. So unship.
Huh.
Take off the steamer.
Oh, take it off like the
A
take it
steamer,
off
a
the
boat.
Unship. Yeah, that is a stretch.
Yeah, I hadn't heard the term unship, but maybe they stopped using it in the early 2000s. Don't forget, we're doing 1999.
Yeah, unship. Back when they used to talk like that. So, okay, where to now? What do you think? 41 down?
Yeah, see you blank 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 blank.
The clue is panacea.
That's a cure-all.
Nice.
So 48 across river to the North Sea. Y blank ER, if those are all right, which we think they are. Somebody's saying there's true clues in the middle. No, we've actually already seen all of those. So let's do maybe 52 across. Blank RE blank blank blank. And the clue is wrinkle. Wrinkle. Like a problem. Like a wrinkle. Like a...
Like a crease.
Oh, like a crease. Isn't it? Yeah, crease is like a wrinkle.
Crease in the works.
Yeah. Crease in time.
So then we have what, 60 across or
Yeah.
A blank blank blank.
Dollar competitor.
They don't even know about cryptocurrencies back then.
There wasn't even a glimmer.
Doge.
maybe it was. All right. Well, 50. How about 53, 4, 5 down?
Nice.
A blank 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 blank.
The clue for 53 down is get around.
Avert, like the law.
Oh, nice.
And that tracks with 60 across. 0.6 says Avis, dollar competitor. I guess is dollar like a car rental thing? Yeah, Lindsay's
that's right.
nodding.
Dollar is a rental. Avis is a rental. That's
Okay,
perfect.
That's great.
So now what? 54, 55 down?
Yeah. SI blank 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 for 54 down.
Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes. It's not all capitalized, so not referring to the actual Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, etc. But like as a descriptor, as an adjective, Looney Tunes, like that guy's Looney Tunes.
Yeah. I've never really heard people talk like that. That's another thing from the 90s, I guess.
I suppose. Shall we 55 down? ES blank blank blank.
That clue is geological ridge.
Geological ridge. Something. 0.6 says silly for Looney Tunes. Silly. That could be. Let's try 69 across. TY blank.
Le coq blank.
That's like the rooster. The rooster something maybe.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
And RLR, that 66 across is weird.
That looks weird.
With the L, should we look at 63 and 66 across? Should we?
Yeah, let's do it.
And we should doubt that the L's in silly are right.
Yeah, well, that's silly. Let's nix them. So 63 across. Blank 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 blank. LE blank blank. The clue is
Security device since 1851.
Security device since 1851. Well, 53 down is being called out by
0.6 now 1.6 is saying I think
I wondered that too.
D
get
may
around.
be avoid though.
Yeah.
So AVOID get around. Yeah, that makes sense. Avert is more like look away.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Indeed.
So then now we have D there. So Le Coq Blanc. It's a French title. It's in quotes, right? So it's like that's the the
Could
rooster?
we phone a friend and you call your wife?
Oh yeah, she's got some French skills.
We could.
Maybe instead of a phone a friend, that's more like a
Holler.
Holler. Yeah, a holler up the stairs.
She might still be working right now. I don't know.
Okay.
Something locked. 63 across. Okay, revisiting that. Timberthrax is thinking that it might end in lock. LOCK. The clue again was security device since 18. Oh, that seems right. Yeah.
Padlock, combination lock.
Oh, yeah. So then now we could look at 66 across now.
Wait, do you think... Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Do you think 54 down is sicko?
Oh, sicko.
Looney Tunes.
SIC. Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Sicko. Looney Tunes.
So now the geological ridge in 55 down. ESK blank blank. S. 66 across. Blank 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 blank. LIK blank.
That clue is, 66 across, is demure by some standards. Ladylike?
Ladylike.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's...
Yeah,
Nice-
that's
nice
and
kid.
that's really showing its age there.
By some standards,
By
it said though.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Well,
What, 64 down, perhaps. That's the blank Y blank. Should be pretty easy to nab this one.
yeah. Storm area.
Anyone who's seen Twister knows this. It's the eye of the storm.
Oh yeah, the storm area. Yeah, Twister was what, like 95?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but
96?
great movie. Highly recommend rewatching it. I did that
yeah.
recently.
Yeah, I could rewatch that. I do like it. You have a very early kind of Philip Seymour Hoffman in that. I mean, not early. He'd been around for a while, but you know how he kind of hit his stride. It got into like starring roles in the
Yeah.
late 2000s, probably. So this was some sort of vintage
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. Okay, Eye of the Storm. How about 68 across? Blank, blank, blank E.
That clue is Gaelic.
Could be something like
Erie.
Yeah, well, you got Erie up here.
Yeah.
But it could be like
yeah.
like
There's
that
one
kind
with
of-
it spelled with a Y too. Should we look at 59 down?
Yeah, blank, blank A, maybe Y or I.
River
clue.
to Mosul.
The Mosul. I still don't know what it is.
The Mosul.
It's maybe like the Ural. I wonder about 40 or Aral.
Oh.
What
it's
about 49
URAL.
down? URAL.
Well, that's how you would spell it if it were that. Yeah, 49
fif-
down.
49 down. Blank C. Blank, blank D. Blank.
The clue is dresses down.
Scolds.
Yeah, scolds.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Nice. Timber Thrax. We tied. Jinx.
So 48 across. YSER is the answer. River to the North Sea.
Easier.
How would you say that? Iser?
Looks
Easer.
kind of Russian, right?
Yeah, we'll have to take a look. I suppose we could be
Yeah.
wrong about any of those
Right.
potentially. Passkey, we don't necessarily
I like
have
passkey.
confirmed. You like passkey?
Should we pass? Yeah. What should we hop over to 58 across the
Yeah.
S blank blank O because we
Yeah.
at Tim Pass. We'll look that up for sure. Thanks, Restream. Yeah, S blank blank O then there.
Fair is the clue. Fair. So.
So
51 down. Blank O. Blank LE.
Noted rules maven.
Noted rules maven.
rules. That's the second time rule has been
Rules. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got Easer. Told us that Yeser and Yalu is common crossword speak.
Hoyle?
They say Hoyle is the answer. Hoyle for noted rules maven. Hoyle's rules. Hoyle's rules.
Oh,
Have-
Hoyle.
or is it Doyle?
Doyle?
It's Hoyle. I don't know. I'll trust 0.6 to say that it's Hoyle, but
Uh-huh.
and it works well with SH there for 50 across.
Yeah. Should we look at 50
Yale
across?
Lock. Is Yale Lock the brand? I think that's just like the YA
Think so. Yale
Yeah.
Lock, a security
Hoyle
device.
for short.
So then the river to the Mosul would be SAA blank, and we already saw 68 across. E blank SE Gaelic.
Urs.
Urs?
No, is that?
We'll have to come back. Let's 50 across. Blank 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 blank. SH.
Sensation.
Sensation. Sensation.
Sensational.
A splash. Whoosh.
Whoosh. Okay, how about 43 down? Blank blank blank.
That clue is group, and group is abbreviated. Group whose approval is often sought.
Like an
FDA.
H.
Oh, Blubber Ship 4 incoming has said FDA.
Nice blubber
FDA.
ship
I was going to
4.
say HOA,
Oh, gosh.
Approved.
but FDA feels maybe better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe 43 across now. Oh, sorry. Did you look? Don't look.
I looked.
Okay.
I did too.
Yeah,
I don't even know
FL blank E.
And the clue is Baffin Bay site. Well, I don't know where Baffin Bay is, but what could it even be? Flu? Okay, did we see 36 down? 3 blanks. And the clue is water. Water.
Ooh. No, ice flow. Flow. 43.
Yeah, like an ice flow. If Baffin Bay is like
flow,
somewhere up
F-L-O-E.
north.
Yes, yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds right.
So now water, blank, blank, O. H.
Water. H2O. Y2K. It's Y2K.
Is
Look,
it?
There's something, yeah, it's like all the words that are the long ones start with Y and end in K. Yeah.
Is
Young
it
Turk.
2? T-W-O?
Yale Lock. Y2. Yeah, the number 2. So put it, yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
H2O makes sense.
Okay.
Cute.
And then, yeah, that's wild.
So this would start with a Y is what we're saying. Y to K.
Y to K.
Yearbook.
And then now we know that 34 down starts with a Y and ends with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Yearbook. Nice work. Class work. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, Y2K phonetically. Bro, yeah, because that's pretty fun.
So, okay, so now we can maybe go with like 15 down. Oh, no, we don't know that. But there's more letters to it. How about maybe, I don't know if, is yearbook for sure? Because the polls. Oh,
I like yearbook.
maybe,
I think the A, we have to check the A. 3 down. Blank EA blank blank for 3 down.
And that's rib.
Oh, that's T's.
T's.
Okay. So 2 down, blank HE blank blank.
Luster. Sheen.
Nice.
Yes. Charlie.
Yeah, these days they'd use Martin or Charlie.
So the public transport is now blank ST.
I don't know.
Something transit. 19 across. Blank ES blank.
That clue is blank majesté. It's like French.
It's like French.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be.
Majesté.
Now, maybe what, 23 across? Did we see blank NE blank blank E? Yeah, we looked
Existing. Yeah, we did. Existing on something maybe. Existing on Earth. On.
Should we...
1 down again?
Yeah, revisit 1 down. Blank T Y blank blank. Maybe blank O.
Yeah. Needles.
In so 0.6 says in essa is INESSA. Is that just like Latin for alive or in essa?
Could be.
So Presley must be 15 down. The 1971 Lifetime Achievement Grammy winner.
That tracks. Yeah.
Lissai. Thank you, Timberthrax. And then 19 across, did we look at that blank?
Oh, wait.
ESE?
24 down is going to be Sirs, right? Knights of the Round Table.
Sirs.
Indeed.
Yes. Galahad and Lancelot and all those guys.
Yes, sirs. Blank needles.
Styli? Like styluses?
Yeah. So SST is some kind of
That's a
public
jet.
transport. SST?
Yeah, it's a type of jet, I think.
I think if you're thinking of the SRT, or what was it? The Blackbird?
No, SR-71.
SR-71. So what's SST?
I think
But
it's
how
just
would a jet
a type of
is a
jet
public
plane,
transport?
supersonic transport. SS.
I guess if it's like a jetliner kind of.
Yeah.
We'll look it up. Supersonic transport says 0. Okay.
And now we know that 32 across is blank blank YER.
Which one is 32 across?
32 across,
oh,
yeah,
indeed.
blank
Sorry,
blank
I missed that.
YER.
Actor Charles of Old Romantic Roles. Charles.
No idea.
Mayer, maybe.
Sure, maybe. I don't know. 38 across, blank 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 YS.
Sanctions. Okays. That's interesting. The word sanction can mean you allow something, you
Yeah.
give it the go ahead, but then you can also in place you can put sanctions on like a country and like deny them things, so it can be like to give a thumbs up but then also to kind of give a thumbs down. It's kind of weird. So 50 to 32 MO blank blank.
The clue is fiasco.
Fiasco.
I think yeah.
Fiasco.
Meyer might not be.
Do we know it's
right?
Meyer?
Yeah,
It's-
no.
Meyer's
We
just
don't know
out of thin
That's,
air. Could
yes,
be Bayer
conjured
or
it.
yeah. What about 33 down? Blank K blank blank.
That clue is Depression era figure.
Figure, like a person, right? Like a
Yeah.
or a number. Oki,
Okie, yeah.
remember from
Yeah.
that one book,
Grapes of Wrath?
Grapes of Wrath.
That's the
Okay,
one.
42 across. Blank I blank. We're gonna get this one.
Tolstoy's Vonya I blank.
Never mind, I don't know this one.
Voina?
Okay, now 0.6 says yardstick is the answer to 34 down. Tape alternative.
Oh, we didn't even look at that yet.
Nice.
But
Oh,
okay.
yeah, yardstick.
That's fun. Yardstick. Okay, but well, okay, so 45 across. Do we see this already? Blank ED, blank blank DE.
The clue is kind of manner. Manner spelled like having good manners, not living
Like
in a manner.
Yeah, not like a what's that show that everyone loves? And then Dan Stevens was on it and then he left.
Oh, Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah.
it's
Okay,
like a
spoiler
manor.
alert for
Yeah.
season and
He just
season
said he
1 of
left. He
Downton
didn't
Abbey.
say how.
Yeah,
Right.
If I see that someone is on IMDb and they don't have as many episodes as everybody else, then I know something happens.
Mm-hmm. It's a good way to go. Maybe Boyer for 32 across.
Oh, bedside manner, type of manner. Says
Bedside.
0.6. That's 0.6
Yeah.
throwing that in. Not
for the win.
good answer there.
Mm-hmm.
You have a doctor. So then, what do we like for 32 down? Can we revisit that? BO blank B?
Fiasco.
A bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the mir is
Ah.
Voina I mir.
Yeah,
We're gonna
mir.
have to
Mir
look-
is Russian for peace.
Oh,
Voina is war, maybe. Yeah, war and peace.
War and Peace.
Mir, Voina. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's probably pretty phonetic.
Probably.
So what now? 50 across. S blank blank ASH.
We saw
That clue
this
is sensation.
Oh, splash. I thought we liked that.
one. Splash Sensation.
Oh, it
It's
was
a
a
splash.
splash.
It was a sensation. Okay. you're right.
Yeah.
It was a sensation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. SP blank 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 for 46 down. The clue is
Floods.
spills.
Spills.
47 IL blank 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 blank.
That clue is the Big Ten's fighting blank. And I think it's Illini. I don't know how to say it, but it's Illinois. But Illini.
Illini, like
ILLINY, I think.
I can type.
INY. Oh, INI.
INI. Okay, yeah. Thank you, 0.6 for the spelling on that one.
Take
What
the
is that?
A out of there.
It's people in Illinois.
Yeah.
Illini.
Okay. Then we have 56 across. Blank blank TIL.
The clue is kind of star.
Kind of star. I don't know. 61 across. Blank blank ILI blank.
That clue is judge.
Judge as a verb, like condemn, judge, adjudicate, judge as a noun, like a decider.
We're going to run into trouble here with
Here's a question. Do we think that spills is correct? And I only ask because it feels like...
It's causing some trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the CLN was wrong. So let's look at 65 across. Or spills looking wrong to this guy. Okay, so is there an alternative to floods, to spills that you like?
Splash.
Let's
Again.
let's work on the acrosses real quick and see.
Yeah.
Well,
50
judge.
Judge. So
What's 65?
blank, C blank, N blank.
The clue is cause of a misunderstanding? Question mark?
Arcane. Cause of a misunderstanding. Act 67. blank K blank I blank.
That clue is acts hospitably.
Take
Asks in.
asks in.
Cute.
Yes, come on in. 62 down, blank N.
That clue is UPS unit. Ton?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cause of a misunderstanding. How about 56 down, blank A.
That clue is March Madness organization, and that's the NCAA.
Yes. And that 0.6 gave us that answer. I didn't see what that was referencing earlier. I thought might have been referencing
Flubbership
Illini.
gave it, and I thought he was talking about,
Oh,
the
Flober. Oh, I see.
fighting.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. So now what do we have? This is curious here with 50. All of these are interesting. I wonder what they are. 56 across. N blank, T blank. Or are we still doing 57 down?
Well, we'd already seen 56 across.
Okay, let's see for the
Yeah.
first time 57 down, blank S.
That clue is pinball paths.
Arcs.
Arcs.
They kind of like
Could be. So now cause of misunderstanding.
an accent.
Accent.
So ton is wrong.
Is wrong.
So blank T N.
Critic. Judge.
Critic, judge. So CT.
Oh, it's not. It's CTN.
What is 62 down again? UPS unit. CTN. CTN.
Yeah.
We'll have to look it up. Cotton.
Yeah.
Carton. Of course.
Carton,
Of course.
maybe?
Carton. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So floods is the last clue. SP blank TES. And 56 across NAT blank L is kind of star. Natal, maybe like a birth star, like Jesus, something.
Oh, yeah. And spates. Okay.
Spates, floods.
So that's a
lots
flood.
of.
Do it.
And then we
Oh,
have
one more.
SAA blank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
River to the Mosul, and Gaelic.
Try an R. See if it says gives you the music.
Oh no!
The end's in sight. Keep trying. Oh
Mm.
no! Anything from our commentators out there in the universe?
We've got
comments?
5.5 minutes left.
Yeah, we like to do it within the hour.
Yeah, we can still. So Tiberthrax is saying put a phonetic 2 in the middle, but I don't think that works because you want T. You want the
It's Y2K.
Y2K is abbreviated that way, and the
it's
theme
H2O.
of the puzzle is Y to K, but they're using the. Yeah.
So what other letters could be in 68 across E blank SE?
For Gaelic.
Gaelic, yeah.
Like an I.
Okay.
That's not right. An R we guessed. An L. Nope.
Urs. Oh, we put in Urs and it didn't like it.
100% correct. So we have
So
Okay, so try
what
the
else is
2.
wrong?
T-O.
Okay, try the
it.
2. Yeah, try it. If Timberthrax it could be like T. You spell it out TWO. What else could be wrong out there in the machine?
It could be phonetic,
T's.
like
two
two.
TU.
No, that's not right.
It's got to be the numeral 2. Not far off. Okay.
I think so
Fluid,
because of H2O.
Encore, astute, passkey, flow, acer.
What's going on up here? Laissez Majesté. Sheen, T's.
Laissez majesté.
Yeah, the laissez. Yeah, maybe. Presley Styli in S. Elopes. St.
Natal
Peter.
star. Natal star feels like a stretch. I guess like
But Spates
kind of
we
star. Yeah.
know. Yeah.
A young Turk Erte D's Octane Unship.
This
minute,
one
what's-
feels weird.
What's what is that? What's weird? 69?
Geological
Yeah, that is
ridge.
weird. Yeah.
ESKE blank. And Lecoq
D-O.
D-O blank. Some French. The something rooster. The
D'or. I bet it's of gold. So put an R. Let's see what happens.
Hey!
Nice. Well done.
We did it.
Ooh, we
Just
did
in the nick
it.
of time. 22 seconds slower than average.
No, David, if you want the nick of time, 2 weeks ago when you weren't here and Lindsay and I were at the end of our rope,
Yeah.
we finished that one in exactly an hour. Exactly 60 minutes.
On the dot.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go back and listen to that. I haven't done that yet.
That's fun. Just dropped it today. It's in the
Oh, nice.
it's in the feed. Well, we've got a full plate for our etymological pass.
Lots to look up. Yes.
Let's start with any words that we could maybe go to our favorite future sponsor, Etym Online.
Yeah.
Online Etymology Dictionary. Etym Online. And what's one we wanted to look up? Like
I kind of need the puzzle in front of me. Like Esker, E-S-K-E-R. That's what we were looking at. I don't know. It's like a mountain ridge.
Yeah. So it's a deposit left by a glacial stream from the Irish Eiscir, maybe E-I-S-C-I-R, ridge of gravel. That's not very, just from 1852. So it's not that old. Esker. Well, let's just see if we can take a look at what an esker looks like.
Okay, yeah. Google image. I guess we'll see an image. Oh, nice. It's kind of land. Esker.
Yeah.
That's been squeezed between glaciers.
That's kind of fun. Like these little ridges. It's real pretty.
Yeah.
Esker.
From an Irish word meaning gravel.
Indeed. Okay, so there were some other etymological ones. There's the French, or where we thought, buoy.
Yeah, buoy.
Oh,
Buoy. Where we're going to look up buoy, find out where's that word come from. Buoy.
And float, fixed in a place to indicate the position of objects underwater or to mark a channel. Late 13th century buoy, probably from Old French buoy or Middle Dutch boy, both of which are likely from Proto-Germanic bokna, beacon, signal. OED and Century Dictionary, however, suggest it is from Middle Dutch boy or Old French boy, fetter, chain. See boy, because of being fettered to a spot. See boy, B-O-Y? Oh, wow. Servant, commoner, knave. Generally young and male. Rascal, ruffian, knave, urchin.
Possibly from Old French, boy, one fettered. That's wild.
Wow. I mean, I do think I had some inkling that the word boy did have that its roots weren't in simply like a young male, that it had something to do with that. But
yeah, wow. That's,
oh boy,
yeah, oof.
It's dark.
Yeah, it sure is. It's good. It's fun to learn. You'll never think of the word the same again.
yeah, boy. Okay, so where to? What next? In Essa? Let's look at that. That's probably not going to be in Etym Online. Nothing there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to.
It probably has Essa. If you just
Essa, you think?
Yeah, maybe.
In actual existence.
And
Latin.
And it's pronounced. Yeah. Okay. Was there a brand name in there? 0.6 was asking if there was a brand name we were going to look up from the puzzle.
No brand names. Yeah. And Shorts has been there since what, like 1993 or something like that. So. Okay. Cool. Well.
So What else? What else do we have here? We have.
Weren't we gonna look up the Beach Boys song?
Oh yeah.
We got to look up the Beach Boys song.
We can do that.
We'll look up the lyrics and we'll read the lyrics.
Or should I go to YouTube? Oh, okay. What's the lyrics that we do have?
Be a man, something about be a man. Grow up and be a man.
Yeah. When I grow up.
Beach Boys. Beach Boys.
Beach Boys. Watch out, Fettered.
Okay. Lyrics. When I grow up, in parentheses, to be a man. Who wants to read them?
I'm
Lindsay,
happy to.
Yeah, please.
When I grow up to be a man, will I dig the same things that turned me on as a kid? Will I look back and say that I wish I hadn't done what I did? Will I joke around and still dig those sounds? When I grow up to be a man, will I still look for the same things in a woman that I dig in a girl? Will I settle down fast, or will I want to travel the world? Now I'm young and free, but how will it be when I grow up to be a man? Oh, this next line is good, though. I'll just read the next line. Will my kids be proud or think their old man is really a square? So many worries in this song. So many worries.
I bet that's a beautiful song. It's beautiful to hear the sentiments from it.
Yeah, should we give it a little quick listen on the old...
We shouldn't. I think we shouldn't. I don't think we have
Okay.
any license or rights to it. And so
we're educational. We're teaching people about these things and adding commentary, so I give us license.
Okay, if Daniel's in charge.
We've done it before, and they don't cut us off, I think, because we're feeding it out with our words over the top, so it's not exactly...
Okay.
Oh.
And maybe if you keep it dialed down, if it's
With
not too
moderate
loud,
to severe
as long as we pay
ulcerative
for the
colitis or
ad,
Crohn's disease,
as long as
your plans
everyone has to
can
watch
change
this.
We have to watch
insufferable-
56 seconds.
Okay, it's a little too loud.
I'm dealing with it. Hold on. It's actually...
parody is covered under fair use.
Oh, God.
We'll make
How
fun
do
of
I...
it.
Can I turn it down here? Why is it so loud?
Try it.
The little loud bits I've heard so far don't ring a bell to me.
Listen, it rings a bell to me, but
Okay.
holy moly.
Okay, I'm trying to figure it out here.
Try that
when
family
I
plan, the YouTube.
Grow up,
yeah.
beach. Okay.
Oh, cute.
This is the checkers
this
game.
is
See, that's
great.
normal
Turbo.
volume, right?
Granddad will bond.
That's decent.
Yeah. This is a live performance, so it won't be. We won't get caught for this one.
Will I dig the same things that turned me on as a kid? Or will I look back and say that I wish I had done what I did? Will I jump?
All right, that's a taste. That's good enough. Yeah,
It sounds
sure
like
enough.
every other Beach Boys
Sounds
song.
like the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what else do we got? Splash, Natal, Star.
Yeah, that's just like. Yeah, maybe that phrase. That's interesting to look about. I'd love to sit on the shore of the Easer and listen to this while thinking about the Eskers. So we could look up that Easer and the other river, the Sar. The Sar
right.
and the Easer were,
Yeah, a lot
and
of
the
rivers.
Ural. Weren't there three? Was it?
3 rivers, yeah.
So,
So the Ural, aren't those mountains? The Urals?
Oh, excuse me. No, yeah, maybe it. Wait, go back to the puzzle for a second. It's the Sar, and
Saar.
and the and the Yalu. Easer.
River. The Saar is a river in northeastern France and western Germany, a right tributary to the Mosel, which is what's the Mosel?
That was in the clue.
You're right. It's a river that rises in the Vosges Mountains.
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
another river.
Yes.
Okay, so that's one river. Well, what was the other one?
Easer.
Easer.
Yser.
Yeah, I mean, we don't even know.
Maybe a North Sea. Oh,
Give me
I
a
think
break.
that's auto correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Few people. iOS isn't expecting you to talk about this river much.
No.
It's another French river
Into
into the North Sea.
It rises in French Flanders, the north of France, enters the Belgian province of West Flanders, and flows through the Ganzepoot
Nice.
and into the North Sea. What I want to know about Ganzepoot is a series of locks and spillways in the inner port of Newport, Belgium.
Wow.
That's kind of fun. Ganzepoot.
Goosefoot
Dutch
is
for
what it means
goosefoot.
in Dutch. Goosefoot.
Does that look like a goosefoot, this little picture right here?
Now that you mention
Yeah,
it,
it does.
it really looks like a goosefoot, especially
well, there you
from the bird's eye view, like a goose's eye view. Yeah.
Especially if you're listening to this right now. You're just taking what you know of a goosefoot and you're putting it onto locks and spillways in your head, and you're going, yeah, of course it looks like a goosefoot.
Yeah, picture a goosefoot, and that's what it's a water. It's like a water hub.
Yeah.
Spillway, splashway.
Splashway.
Now, what other things are we looking up?
Mir. Voina and Mir.
Yeah, War and
Voina
Peace
i Mir.
in
Yeah.
Russian.
Oh, right. Voina i Mir. War and Peace is a novel by Russian Leo Tolstoy. So wait, this was saying the clue Tolstoy's. Oh yeah, there it is for sure. But they were giving us just the Russian name is all. Voina i Mir.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to know anything about War and Peace? You guys ever read War and Peace?
No,
Okay.
I haven't read it.
Crime
I
and,
haven't read it,
Crime
but
and Punishment?
I've heard highly recommended. Crime and Punishment is by Dostoevsky.
Dostoevsky, yeah.
I have read that,
Yeah. It seemed like
and I've seen Crimes and Misdemeanors, the movie that seems like based on.
Ooh.
Mir, often clued as the Russian space station. Yes, the
true.
the
0.6.
former Russian space station that right, that's no longer
Defunct?
operating. It's defunct. It's fallen back down to Earth, maybe, or is it just
Yeah.
still spinning around?
Who's to say? Probably the internet. We'll get to that another day.
Yeah,
Okay, so Natal. Did we get to that?
yeah.
Natal
Natal star. Natal star is free natal check, free astrology birth chart report. Natal astrology. That's what it is.
Cool.
Also known as Genethliacal astrology is a system of astrology based on the concept that each individual's personality or path in life can be determined by constructing a natal chart for the exact date, time, and locations of that individual's birth. Natal astrology can be found in Indian or Jyotisha, Chinese, and Western astrological traditions. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I've heard of that concept before, because some people it's like, oh, what day were you born?
What time?
That's your sign. And other people, you want to dive in more and they, So now I know that's natal, about the time you were born.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what else? Yale lock.
Yale lock. Yeah, it's just we've all seen a Yale lock.
Yale, yeah.
Wow, so modern.
Well,
Nest collab with Yale.
Yeah. So yeah.
would we have to go to like Wikipedia maybe? No, not WikiHow. Come on. Wikipedia. Yale lock.
We could look up Young Turks just for fun.
We could.
After this.
Oh,
Yale
okay.
lock.
Yale Company is one of the world's oldest lock manufacturers, owned by Asa Abloy.
Wow. Stockholm, Sweden. Founder
business was
Linus
found-
Yale Jr.
The business was founded in Stamford, Connecticut, by Henry R. Town and Linus Yale Jr., an inventor of the pin tumbler lock. Okay, so it was just the clue. The clue of Yale lock was just security device since 1851. It's like door locks.
Yeah, a branded lock. Yeah.
Okay, brands. That's a brand.
Right? Yeah. 0.6 had it right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else? Do we want to look up that lèse majesté?
Yes.
We don't know what that meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. The insulting of a monarch or other ruler.
Uh-oh.
Let's see about it. A French term meaning to do wrong to majesty. It's an offense against the dignity of a reigning sovereign or against a state. Well, that's kind of different than to do wrong by an offense versus, I guess, an insult seems more like a really, I guess it's just kind of like looking at it from two different sides of just doing an offensive thing. Maybe they're just the same. Laissez, though, what does laissez translate to in French exactly?
I don't know. Tap that translations and more definitions tab there. Less majesty.
Okay, so it's like you're taking it away. Less majesty. Great. What else? Anything else? Lisp. Lisp might be fun. Let's just
let's look up where the word lisp comes from. It's people always say it's they shouldn't have put the letter S in that word.
Predictions. Where do we think a lisp came from? Language.
I'll say Proto-Indo-European.
Okay.
I couldn't say.
I will say it's gonna come from like old English, and it didn't even we don't know where it came from before that.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Yeah. And the true clue. Sometimes lipsy, late 14th century alteration of lisp from late Old English Lispian to lisp to pronounce S and Z imperfectly from lisping, which is probably imitative. Compare Middle Dutch, Old High German lispen, Danish lispe, Swedish laspa. General sense speak imperfectly or childishly is from the 17th century. Transitive sense from 1610s. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
So it's kind of like, it is a word that is
the newer, newish.
But it's imitative, meaning the word evokes a lisp, know, and when you say it, it's kind of, it sounds like
it's hard to say lisp exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was fun. Lispiness. Anything else? Final call.
Young Turks. Go. We could
Young
look up
Turks.
that last one. Young Turk. It's a movement.
Young Turks.
I remember that they wore, they had a uniform.
Let's check these out. Oh, that's a pretty cool uniform. They got like those red kind of
fez.
Yeah,
fez hat
with a sash.
And they're wearing like a lot of like medals on their jackets.
Awards.
Big shoulder pads with little frills on them.
We're looking at a photo, an image here, a painting, and it's
and then there's this,
and it looks like they're in Istanbul or across the banks of the Bosphorus there.
Yeah. So is that not Istanbul once you cross on the other side of that river? We're looking at
Istanbul on both sides of the.
We're both
straight.
looking at it and in it from the perspective of this painting, and these kindly young Turks have what looks to be a royal woman, maybe then. They're chaining her to a big block.
She's like buoyed down.
Yeah, anti-buoyed. Or no, I guess buoyed. Well, she's a buoy?
She's a buoy.
She's a
in this case, she's fettered. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's an angel up above, also wearing a cool little hat.
Wait, it seems like her chains have been broken, actually.
Oh, she's no longer buoyed.
Oh, okay. Well, let's dig into this.
The Young Turks are freeing. So, let's read about them, maybe.
Okay. Let's just make up stuff based on these pictures that we're seeing.
Political reform movement in the early 20th century that favored the replacement of the Ottoman Empire's absolute monarchy with a constitutional government. They led a rebellion against the absolute rule of Sultan Abdülhamid II in the 1908 Young Turk Revolution. With this revolution, the Young Turks helped to establish the second constitutional era in 1908, ushering in an era of multi-party democracy for the first time in the country's history.
Yeah. So that's different than Ataturk, which Turkey, I think, takes its name from.
Ataturk was a man. He was like the president of Turkey, and he and
Is
I
he
think
a-
the
is
Turks
he a young
had
Turk?
their name Turk before he took that name. I think the Turk name has been around before him.
Well, no, it was a Turkish field marshal, founding father of the Republic of Turkey, serving as its first president from 1923 until his death in 1938. So is it named for him? Turkey, country straddling Western Asia. Let's look at its Republic of Turkey. Because before, what would they have been? I mean, were they Ottoman Empire up to that point, or did they become something else? Maybe before that.
Well, they're a mixture. They're a kind of a mixture of different. They're like, there is Armenian history, I think, in Turkey. There's Greek history in Turkey. There's Syrian history in Turkey, and then there's Kurdish. Name of Turkey 0.6 says there's a link. Anyway, there's a name. There's probably a name section here on the page. You could kind of like.
Sure.
We could get to the bottom of it. I bet. Yeah.
Main article: Name of Turkey.
Yeah. There you go.
Now applied to public Turkey. Historically derived from the medieval Latin Turcia. It is first recorded in Middle English, attested in Chaucer. The Ottoman Empire was commonly referred to as Turkey or the Turkish Empire among its contemporaries. Okay. Land of the Turks. Okay, so then Ataturk either was just a coincidence or it was a name that people love, like Johnny America. Like, you know.
Yeah, he was a big time reformer and modernizer for Turkey, and maybe he did like self-name him, like he gave himself that name. I think it could have been true. That could have been true.
Could be.
Johnny America. Is there anything else to look up?
No. I think we have
nothing.
We'll call it there, right?
Yeah.
I think that's good. That's a good place to end.
A good place to stop.
The etymological pass and on to the art section, which I'm looking forward to. It's been a little while, and I wonder what. Oh, we're losing 0.6.
Adios.
Thanks for being with us.
That's our art section.
Art section
song.
Music intro, different every time.
Different every time, yeah. Artistic license. Well, David, you kind of hinted at something that would have to do with Erte.
Yeah. Erte. I was in Las Vegas just 2 weeks ago, and they had a Little Caesars, the pizza place, Caesar's Palace or whatever. It has a gallery and a sales floor of Erte work, and I really spent most of my experience looking at a book that came from this gallery, a book that was like a large coffee table book, and it had these beautiful images of all of these sculptures and prints from Erte, and I think we should just do a little bit of a Google image search of Erte sculpture and Erte print work, and just look through it. It's just it's grippingly beautiful art, and it really does kind of take you to that Art Deco era to look at it. And he's always in the crossword puzzles, and it's fun to finally kind of get to see some of the work. These are all sculptures that Daniel's scrolling through now, and they're all elegant. They look like figures from like a Mucha painting, or a Mucha print.
They do
a little bit.
They're kind of
very
all
elaborate.
tall, slender, with draping garments and things. Women
They look very delicate, maybe made out of, I don't know what are they. What are they? These things are metal and porcelain, maybe. Anyway, so they're just beautiful, and then the prints are also bronze sculpture. There you go.
This is interesting. Yeah.
So
I don't know about Erte in terms of I don't think I've ever seen a person, a picture of
yes,
Erte artist.
he was a Russian French man RT is his initials.
Are there pictures? There's no pictures of.
Yeah. There's pictures of him.
Oh, okay.
Look up RT. I think maybe just his Wikipedia page has a picture of him, but
Let's go there.
yeah.
Maybe
Eventually,
not.
as you scroll through, it doesn't seem like it does show. Oh, that's a picture of.
Old Erte. White-haired at this point. This looks like a picture in the 70s, probably. So,
Yeah.
Russian-born French artist, Romain de Turtov.
Yeah.
Erte.
RT.
And didn't you say? So you were saying there's a book. Did you get a book, a
Yes.
coffee table book of art?
Yeah.
Erte art?
The party I was with, they got a book, and then I was looking through that book for that. I didn't get the book, but
Yeah.
it's a treasure all of its own. Those statues and sculptures are like grand, but the book is just a treat just to leaf through. So maybe did you also look through prints or just while we have people looking through the different things? Because he had a different media.
These
different
mostly
media that he
look
worked
very
with.
similar. A lot of other, depictions of women, tall, slender, drapey garments, old kind of Greek kind of feeling things in some, and
Yeah.
these women are often just kind of like posed in interesting ways. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you have it, Erte. I think it's a nice style. You're right. It is a lot of. It makes it seem like it's a lot of women. I guess that's what it's mainly women that are in these sculptures, but it also just. I think Mucha, a lot of his stuff, the Czech artist, his stuff has a lot of women too, kind of in the Greek style, like you're saying. But the other artists that it reminds me of is like David Lance Goines' print work that it just has this high quality design to it. It really catches the eye, all the shapes and colors and swoops.
Yeah, a lot of swoops.
Yeah.
Some big swooping. Well, that's great. Erte. You heard it here
Erte.
first. We think he's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Lindsay, shall I go next? Do you want to go next?
What do you prefer? Do
Well,
you have like a big one? You got a big closer?
it's not a big closer, no. Why don't I let you do the big closing?
Mine's not a big closer either.
Oh, okay. Well,
We should
then
have
go
let
ahead.
David go at the end. Well, to be totally honest with you, at first I thought I was going to talk about another book tonight, but then when we went through the Beach Boys Clue, I kind of I pivoted. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen the movie Love and Mercy, but it's about the lead singer of the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, and basically his life. And it's a fascinating movie. It kind of tracks him through the start when the Beach Boys were just starting. He had a rough relationship with his dad. His dad was a rough guy who managed the band, which is never the start of a good story, I feel like. And then later in his life, he was taken advantage of by someone trying to manage him. But yeah, Paul Dano plays Brian as a younger person, and John Cusack plays him as an adult, and they both did a phenomenal job of acting. But it also gives the movie gives you such a great appreciation for the genius of Brian Wilson and what an incredible musician and talented musician he is. It just really elevated my respect and understanding of how truly great the Beach Boys are, because I don't think, you listen to a song like When I Grow Up to Be a Man and you think, oh, this is silly. But then, later Beach Boys, Pet Sounds Beach Boys, just, they're phenomenal. And they're so much more than just that surface level understanding. So I highly recommend it.
Love and Mercy. I've been interested in that movie and have never watched it, but
It's really good.
now I have another reason to check
I
it out.
I echo what Lindsay says about it. I think it's a really, really nice movie. Great performances, and yeah, I had never. Love and Mercy is the name of the movie, but it's also the name of a song that I had never heard before I had seen that movie. I don't think I'd ever heard the song. And Love and Mercy, when I think about the song and I think about that movie, it's a beautiful experience to learn more about the story of the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, his relationship with, like, because he is the genius behind the Beach Boys. You know, it's like I didn't realize
the lengths he went to on
dynamics.
Pet Sounds.
Yeah, and there was this competition. Yeah, they started out with kind of simple fun. Or even harmonic and complicated
Surf and
fun
Safari
surfing songs,
Yeah.
and then they got competitive and they were making amazing stuff. Yeah, I think it's a great movie. Yeah.
If you've ever heard of the documentary series Echo in the Canyon, or the documentary movie Echo in the Canyon, it's about Laurel Canyon. I believe it's Laurel Canyon, and the music that was made there during this era, during the 60s. And I believe, maybe I'm misspeaking, I'll Google it later, but Brian Wilson had a home in that canyon, and music was created there as well. So he was very much a part of that time, and definitely well respected among his peers. Yep, the Beach Boys, you see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Echo in the Canyon is such a good movie too. Watch it.
Tom Petty hanging out there, talking, playing guitar.
Yeah.
Great. A couple of good recommendations there. Echo in the Canyon documentary, but Love and Mercy. Great. Well, I will close this out today. I made a last minute swap. Was going to talk about a movie, but now I decided to talk instead about a musician who went by the name Moondog. And you guys have been on bike rides with us many times, and this, we probably put Moondog on the speakers because it's really good. He's got a great album that's got a lot of like saxophone and nice stuff for riding bikes. Sax Packs for Sax is a great album. But as a man, so he was born Lewis Thomas Harden, and went by Moondog. He went blind from the age of 16, and then he lived in New York City from late 40s until 72, and he would be hanging out on there with a horned helmet, wearing a cloak and busking and selling music, and he was known as the Viking of 6th Avenue. That's another album of his, but really, really interesting musician, and the albums of his that I have listened to, I don't know how much he actually, how big of a role he played in producing a lot of these. A lot of times it's compositions of his that have been, performed. So one of them that I have listened to recently is all about it's all these kind of Norse let me find my music here and then we can pull it up. It's all of these kind of like Norse myths made into song. So the Stockholm 1981 recordings is what I'm referring to, and so you can see the names of these songs are things like Bifrost and See the Mighty Tree. He sings about Thor. He sings about a whole bunch of different things here, and I can probably get away with giving a little taste on the end here. I will say, I played this in the car with my wife the other day, knowing that it would drive her crazy within the first minute, and I was not wrong. But then we had a fun conversation about it. We'll give it a listen, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. Hopefully you can hear this. Nope.
I don't hear anything yet.
No.
Okay. We're probably gonna have to just like pull something up on YouTube. And Who knows if I'll be able to. Moondog.
See the mighty tree is what you were.
Yeah, see the mighty tree. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not even on here. Okay, here we go. Hey, New York Times ad.
What's up?
Thanks. We'll shout out. Can you hear that?
Yes, yes.
There's a taste.
You know what it reminds me of?
What's up?
It makes me think of, well, he's a bad man, but Phil Spector's Wall of Sound. Like the producer Phil Spector, he was known for this, the thing called the Wall of Sound, and you can hear it in all of the music that he produced at the time, like the Ronettes, and it's just this building of instruments that turn into this big sound, and it kind of overwhelms you when you're listening to it, and that's what that gave me.
Yeah. David, do you have any? Would it make you feel or think of things?
I mean, I was in the mindset of someone like your wife sitting in the car, hearing something, and I understand. I was ready to stop listening and talk about it.
Oh.
It's repetitive. It's
repetitive.
and,
chanty.
It's an
reminds me of, like,
earworm.
a Gregorian chant. I couldn't even understand what he was saying, so I mean all of it at least. So I wasn't like following the lyrics, but it definitely.
It was just the same repeated couple phrases of like "see the mighty tree," Yggdrasil.
What is
his
that?
name is Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil is the name of the in Norse mythology of the tree of life, basically.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in the right mindset. You could kind of zone out to it, and it's like a mantra, kind of repeating and droning.
Yeah.
And maybe are we supposed to understand that that's what Old Norse music would have been like?
No, and I don't know if that's. I don't think that's not necessarily what I would take away from it. I think it's more his sort of like his just take on those themes in the musical forms that he likes to do.
Okay.
Other stuff of his that's a little more catchy. The Bird's Lament is probably his most famous track. And after our Verbo ad here,
the most amazing family vacation.
Yeah. Please give it a rest, Verbo. This music is music I remember hearing while biking around.
Indeed, yeah. So
is he's not the instrumentalist in this case. He's not playing.
In this case,
the
he's
saxophone.
not. There are other albums of his where he does play instruments. I think he played a lot. He played, like he did albums with a bunch of Native American instruments, drums and flutes and things like that. And then this one is a lot of brass, a lot of saxophone. But that album in particular, I'll just say, what I enjoy about that repetitiveness is like that style really paved the way for composers like Philip Glass to he took a lot of inspiration from Moondog in his compositions, but doing things that were a little bit more of that sort of like wall of sound idea of just sort of like building instrumental scores that sort of like repeat themes and build on top of each other. So yeah, I've been digging on that. If you want to, it's nice. I was listening to it while I mowed the lawn the other day.
Oh,
and that was very enjoyable, hypnotic a bit, but yeah, not necessarily for everyone. If you higher of if the repetition is grading, then
Maybe
try.
next time I go on a jog, I can see how it is to listen, because that's a repetitive task. Step, step,
Indeed.
step.
I would say a better, more fun album, Sax Packs for a Sax,
Sounds more fun already.
Here's some of him, on the streets of New York. Maybe we can just get a little taste of that. So this is him live.
Interesting.
And now it's pausing. So, anywho,
And we hope his estate is not litigious. He passed away in 1999, the year of the puzzle that we did.
how about that?
How about that? Yeah, he could have solved this puzzle, with his pals a few months before his death in Munster, Germany. So unlikely. But.
Yeah. Well, thank you, producer Sam, for producing this out today at Salton Studios, out of Salton Studios in South Salt Lake.
Thank you, Lindsay and Daniel.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David and Daniel.
Fine audience members out there.
0.6.
Oh, really?
0.6.
For the win.
Solid. Yeah.
So solid.
Join
we
us
laughed
next
at
week.
the Johnny America joke.
Blubbership 4.
And everyone else out there listening on podcasts or on YouTube in the future.
Yeah, or in the past. Hit that like button.
That's
if
right.
It's 1955 and you don't know what we're talking about, I don't know what to say. Just wait till you like buttons show up and then you can smash them.
Then you'll know.
You'll know. All right. Well, Lindsay, did you come up with a sign off yet?
No, I forgot this week. I'm sorry.
Well, David,
I haven't asked you to do anything.
You really have.
And that's a pretty good place to stop recording.